Alright, welcome everybody. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you my favorite networking websites uh, that I go to all the time for knowledge, practice, configurations, things like that. I visit them pretty frequently, and I even pay memberships to these websites as well, if they do have memberships. So I'm going to take you through about 2, 4, 6, maybe 6 to 8 websites that I go to all the time, and also the websites that I show my students. So the first website that I usually go to study for a particular subject, or even just go back to the fundamentals that I want to learn about, is actually subnetting.net. Okay, subnetting.net. There are parts of this website that are free, and I mainly go to this to help solidify the fundamentals of subnetting. And you can take subnetting practice for free. So once I teach it to them, teach subnetting to my students, I say, hey, you want to practice at home, go to this website, and then do what you want to do. Practice all different types of questions. And if you are stuck on a particular question, like let's say you are having trouble finding the last valid host, go ahead and click this box, and then it'll ask you another type of question. So that's pretty awesome. Also, what this website has to offer are they do have training videos, but you need to have a pro account, and a pro account costs only $5 a month. So since I frequent this website often, then I made an account. I pay for a pro account, which is $5 a month, and they have things also like printable study sheets for CCNA. That's pretty awesome. They have practice tests. They have training videos. So if I go to, oh, they just started doing CCNP. So I've been visiting this site for years, and they've been growing. And if I, let's see here, let's go to CCNA practice questions. And they have practice questions for ICND1, ICND2, and CCNA. And they'll probably start making CCNP ones. So that's awesome. So subnetting.net, love this website. Another website I go to often for images, or just, well, mainly I go for images. But Firewall.cx is a great website that will explain advanced topics and why you would want to use this versus the other. So like just recently, I wanted to know the difference on um, difference between IPsec tunnel and transport mode. And I know I visited this site before, but look at that. The first one, understanding VPN IPsec tunnel mode versus transport mode at firewall.cx. So I go here, and they'll explain. They have pictures, and it's great. Sometimes they'll even have configurations. So this is a great website, and they have many sections to visit here. So like if we go to Cisco Call Manager, so when I was studying Call Manager, Cisco VoIP, they had a lot of good configuration guides and also some VoIP images. So firewall.cx, great website. Another one that I've used frequently is actually networklessons.com. It is a website built by CCIE, or he's the one who runs it, this guy right here, and he basically goes through every type of certification for the route switch world, and he breaks it down into topics. So like let's say I go Cisco, and whoops, Cisco, let's go to CCIE routing and switching, click there, and then it'll break it down into whatever subject that I want to learn about. And actually this pretty much matches the CCIE blueprint. So let's say BGP. BGP is always going to be a big one. Look at all of these options that I have to learn about. You can visit this site without having a login. So if you want full access to this site though, you need to pay about, I think it's like $1 for like the first month, and then after that it's like $15 or $17. So I pay that. I pay a monthly subscription, and I visit this site frequently. So he gives you all great examples and configurations. So if you don't have a login, then you'll only see like half the page, and you'll be like, "What? I want the whole entire configuration guide." Well, you got to pay for that. So that's one website that I suggest. The ones that I use. Another one is packetlife.net. This is a blog that, what's his name? Jeremy? It's at the bottom. Where is he? There he is. Jeremy Stretch. So this is his blog, and he explains things pretty well, and he has pictures, and I've referenced this a lot. And he has cheat sheets. Let's see, what else does he have here? Just a whole bunch of options. So packetlife.net is a good one. Another one is actually INE.com, which is just like CBT Nuggets, but it's, I think, probably a little bit bigger, probably a lot bigger. Um, to get access to all of their videos, like this is their all access pass. I have a subscription to them. It costs like $1,500 for 2 years, but you get access to all of their videos, and whatever track you want to study for, they have training videos, and they even have workbooks and things like that that you can use. And it's not just Cisco, VMware, CompTIA, Juniper, Wireshark, um, software-defined networking, things like that. And then you could just break it down into whatever type of uh, cert you want. CCNA, all right, CCNA for the data center. Let's see what they have. They got a CCNA boot camp, so it's awesome. So if you don't want to pay for all of that, which costs, $1,500, or actually it's $800 for a year, so you could pay that. But also they do have some videos online on YouTube. It's just INE training, go to videos, and then here are all of their free videos that they have uploaded. So that's another option for you to use. Also, CBT Nuggets. We've all heard of CBT Nuggets before. We all know Jeremy Chara and Anthony Sequeira and Keith Barker, things like that. So CBT Nuggets, they have their own YouTube channel, and these trainers also, I believe, have their own YouTube channels as well, and they'll put out videos every now and then. And if you just want to know about a particular subject, then more than likely they have it. So I believe for CBT Nuggets, if I look up MPLS, I believe Keith Barker is one of them. Keith Barker will explain it from the beginning. Right there. MPLS in a nutshell. And then he explains it. And he even does a configuration. There you go. In 21 minutes. So that's a good one. Another one is Cisco's website, of course. If you go to cisco.com, go to support, and go to networking software iOS, click that, and then choose the software that you are using. So let's just say it's 15.4 MNT. Choose whatever type of version you have, and then now you go to configuration guides. And here are all the configuration guides for everything the software has to offer. Now you gotta kind of know where you're going. So like if it's something to do with EIGRP, make sure you choose IP routing EIGRP. Click that, and then all these other things. EIGRP stub routing, you know, and you configure that. Why would you use it? So these are pretty much all the white papers and just great documentation of particular subjects. So I reference Cisco.com a lot because not only will they give me the configurations, they'll explain every single option. So, and of course, go back, Google. Always use Google, and filter your own searches. Like, if I just put in IPsec, right? Well, kind of gauge what I'm looking at here. So don't just start clicking and be like, oh, the first one. Oh, that wasn't what I was looking for. So kind of filter your stuff. So these are my favorite websites I like going to. Hopefully you can use them. So I hope this was informative, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.